Hello everyone, welcome to Ashley Lancelot show, and I forgot my bowl of dice. And here we have Dragon S. He is a female Dragonborn fighter with nice tits that we all want to slap around. We have Seth, also known as Grim Monolith. He is also, him and his fiance is part of the Dark Titan Enterprise. They do Magic the Gathering, D&D Talk, gaming, MMORPG. And please go check out their channel with the link down below. Show them some love. Show them that you've been sent by the greatest of all, the Church of Lyle's Lancelot. And the auto in the right is a annoying thiefling, evil as shit. Ashley, she is a male thiefling female, and she has a second channel called Ashley's Art Fantasy. And links down below. Go check her out, show them some love as well, and buy her some artwork as well, and support the channel. And also, we are going to be giving out for the July Patreon. It's a Diva fan art. Here, I think it's between tier 3 to 5 on what size you want it. Please go check out the Patreon video, and we'll get this started with them buying shit. So who wants to talk and recap what just happened from last adventure? Be right back.
Monkey brains.
We won.
I missed out on it.
Well, basically, we finished the 3.5 module called a Borrowed Forgotten King. We're back at the village. You guys saved a whole bunch of people that was trapped in the pit of hell. There's still fog around. You killed actually the female orc. Basically got herself obliterated by her old master. But you don't know who the master who's behind it is so far as well. Usually a lot of the village people around here in the Forgotten Village, basically rebuilding, gathering herbs and food, and starts to clean out the stable, the temple, making the place look nice and easy. There's about 25 people in this village. Basically, their camp set up, fires erupted. You see several humanoids, dwarves, and humans going down the basement of the inn, bring out several kegs of beers and ale, and also salted pork, jerky, and stuff, and start eating it like they never ate before for a very long time. What would you guys like to do?
So, I don't think we should do that. I think we need to have a talk with Alistair about the fact that we've figured out his true nature. Alistair, we need to have a sit down.
I say we go shopping first for some real reason.
I mean, I don't know if I think that we might want to part ways. Look, I'm not in the business of just killing someone because their intent is only for their own good, but I don't know if we should be adventuring with a tiefling that's evil.
Well, I have an ideal, and I'm sorry about this, really am. But yeah.
Should we? How about this? We can let's let Alistair Dragon. What do you think? We'll let Alistair stay with us because he's proven himself thus far an asset. I guess maybe everyone deserves a second chance as Thor teaches us in battle.
Isn't Thor's brother evil as fuck too?
We're talking about Loki here.
I think that we should let Alistair just be as is, but we shouldn't give anything to Alistair.
Hey, I say we just let it go for right now, and yeah, just for right now.
Just for right now. And with Alistair, I look at Alistair and I say, if we see anything that we don't find, that we find wrong, we will strike you down. If we see you trying to hurt anyone or steal from anyone, because we know it's in your nature, Alistair.
I'm also a rogue too, so it's the nature of a rogue to steal.
So, Alistair, we might have a big problem. But for now,
you should have said
for now-
that.
for now, we need
That
to just
was
go with.
out of gaming kind of thing. Everybody knows rogues steal stuff. So, Lance,
What?
has my alignment changed yet? I did a lot of good, more good than I should have.
Not yet, but soon.
All right, I'm gonna. Is there any weaponsmith that's in this town that we freed, like a weaponsmith?
Well, everyone's getting hammered and eating food right now, and
Yeah,
and the night's
and
about to
I'm
close
kind of
down.
hungry, and I'm not gonna ask them because they're gonna say no. But I'll go ahead and be the nice guy and say, okay,
Well,
let's ask them if we can get some food from them. And I know I'm not buying it.
surprisingly enough, usually it was all daylight in this village. Now you can see nightfall sitting soon.
What do you want to do?
Oh, they all offer you some ale and some salted pork.
Something just does not seem right, and I have a bad gut about this. But
These are all the town folk that we let out that
Yes,
were
but
actually
if not-
imprisoned in the they were imprisoned
In
for
a
an
bit.
unknown amount of time in a ditch.
so what if it gets nightfall and they turn?
Well, that would be pretty bad. So let's eat and then retire to a house and fortify it, and just see what happens.
These
And
are
let
the
them see.
you have a
What is your all health at? By the way, I'm -8.
I'm 26.
everyone should be full health.
I'm
Yeah,
at 32.
I'm full. I'm just about full. My health is 29, but I have -8, so that ain't bad.
Well, you're
Well-
full. You should be full health now.
Right.
Your hit point is 40. What are you talking about?
It says my hit points 29.
I already put the PDF onto that thing. Did you get the right PDF?
Oh,
hit
I'm looking at the in-game PDF.
No,
Well,
I mean the one I sent you. Go by that character sheet, not the in-game one.
okay, hold on.
You have 40.
I had it, and I think I lost it because of
Yeah. You have 40 HP.
Okay, now I got it.
So basically, okay, you guys eat and have fun. You guys share stories. When you guys were eating around the campfire, there's a story of a lost, forgotten fort that has been taken over by hill giants long time ago. And it has an unmatchable amount of loot that was left there by the attack, but it's haunted throughout the years due to the death of several soldiers by the hill giant. And you hear, everyone roll me a perception.
All right. Let's do this again. Let's see here.
Perception is wisdom, right?
Perception is wisdom.
Shoot.
/ roll space 1d20 plus whatever your perception is.
Oh, yeah.
I only got an 8.
Yeah, you.
I got a 19.
You're like chugging that ale.
Alright, 1-D20, and what is my perception? Let me bring that up again. Jesus Christ.
I'm singing a Viking war song while chugging my ale.
I see
Roll
my
me a performance with that.
Wait a minute, I'm looking for my
All right, that's
Yeah.
charisma, right?
Yep.
+1. Okay, +1.
I
Plus
got a 20. 20 performance on my
You
song.
smash your mug, and you're up on the table doing the Irish river dance while you're singing the song of your people. And everyone claps and joys and claps and joys. And you see someone throw a very stained looking garment that's from someone's underwear, and it's about 2 foot wide. You're like, holy shit, who's this from? And it smells awful.
I dance away in a different direction. I
got a 19.
I know, I'm waiting for Dragon. Dragon got 15. Okay, your perception's +1?
That's where I don't
Your
understand why.
your perception's +3.
Oh, that's what I thought. It says perception +1 on mine.
There's 1d20 +3. So
Alright, let me do that again then.
no,
Unless
I just add 2. You got 17 on yours. I just add 2 right now that you have. So what was that cost?
I was gonna say if he has it, it's your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency if you have one.
Yeah, well, he got it. So 19 and 17. Okay, both of you hear about little rumors about how the fog is basically a protection barrier that is in the middle of this area of this village. Just basically, it was a defense mechanism that no one could find out where it's coming from, but it's in this village somewhere buried. So it wasn't actually a curse. This fog wasn't a curse. That lady at the inn before that lied to you and was evil as fuck. I lied to you. The fog was cursed.
All right, so it's a protection thing. If that's a protection and it's protecting them from harm from the outside, I would honestly just leave it up if it's protecting them.
But once it's up, you can't leave.
Oh well.
So we have to shut it down to go to where the giant is.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big fight.
No, it's in this village where you're in right now. Somewhere in this village, no one knows where it's at.
I guess we gotta go hunting around.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look for it.
And it's like pitch black night with torches up. Everyone's singing and drinking and dancing.
It's more of a reason to go looking around while they're all.
Well, I'll leave the tavern and go looking around. You know, I'm a loner, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find a.
And I have dark vision, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a place to hide on the lay-in for a little bit.
Okay. So far, the tavern and the temple and the stable, it is packed full of people. There's tents outside. It's brightly lit outside by torches. Only thing that no one was able to get in or seek shelter was the rundown wizard tower. And
I bet you it's in there.
And everyone, and Alistair, you see a lot of people drinking and everything outside of the tavern. There's like a lot of people just dancing, going crazy. You see, you see everyone having a very good time.
I just keep walking past them.
Okay. What you do, Seth? You're just dancing away. You picked out a couple picked about 3 gold pieces up off the floor.
Nice.
For your dance and jigs and stuff like that. And Dragon is this area is really filled with people, just jam-packed ram, and outside as well.
I'm going to find an empty room.
There's no empty rooms in this tavern, temple, or the stable. The only place that people couldn't get in when seek shelter was in the wizard tower.
That's the only place they can't get into?
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Okay, move your character there.
Alright,
I'm going there as well. Where is the stupid temple?
Where is where? Oh, the circle is that the circle?
Yeah.
See where I am? See where the cats are?
Yeah, I just pulled it up on my screen just now, so.
You see that when you try to open the door, it will not open. Push and pull and stuff like that. You know there was a magical barrier here. You see a old crippled lady and said, "Oh, you want to get into the wizard tower, eh? How much will it worth for you?" The old lady says to you.
Where's this old lady? She's in front of the door?
No, she's behind you guys.
I will offer her 100 gold if she has the key.
No, hold on. let's offer her a small black onyx gem. I show it to her and I go, it's really shiny. It's
She's
really,
like,
really
it's like, "Ah."
shiny.
He's like, live.
Shiny.
She's like, you gotta do better. You gotta do better than that, Sonny. That was
I
just.
drop another one in my hand. I say,
Alright.
two
I put-
small black onyx gems.
I put a knife to her throat and I tell her to give me the damn key.
Oh my! Wait! Oh, whoa! We don't have to go. What else? She didn't do anything wrong, did she?
No,
Hey,
Dragon, you
Oh.
can't do that.
She-
You're neutral.
he can do it if he wants to.
Yes, I can. I can do whatever I want.
And I'm joining in with him.
Whoa, you guys! Whoa!
Terrorizing her.
Well, we need to talk about this, guys. We need to talk about this. Just putting knives to people's throat is not nice.
And you see the old lady
Who
laugh.
said I was nice?
The old.
I know you're not nice.
I'm still going with what I'm doing. I'm putting a
I
knife
need
to her
to-
neck. Sorry.
I take my bag of loot and I start walking away. And I say I can't be part of this. She hasn't done anything to show that she's evil. What alignment is the Dragonborn?
You
Do
don't
I
know.
know?
You don't know.
When I cast, when I did the good and evil spell, what did I get? I forget now. What did I get off of Dragon?
Let's see here. You did not know. You did not sense any good or evil on him.
He was neutral.
You don't know that. He doesn't know
Good.
that. You don't know that.
So, just to put a dagger to randomly to someone's throat is a very chaotic thing to do. It's not.
But you don't have
Not
anything
very-
to detect chaotic, do you?
No, I guess. But
Just
there's
give
no-
him to me. Give him to me. Just give him
So
to me.
while Seth walking away with the loot, you see old lady just laughing maniacally at you guys. It's you think those simple knives gonna try to kill me? You know who I am? I am the great granddaughter that who founded this village and the protection spell around the village as well, and now the proud owner of this wizard's tower.
I
Oh.
stop. I turn around and say, "You own this tower."
Yes, I do.
Well,
And you see the
we
old
need-
lady waving her hand, and both Alistair and Dragonart's knife just vanished.
I need my knife back. We gotta have to kill her.
He said I was using a knife. I have claws.
Well, your claws are your claws are now filed down to not able to hurt anyone.
Hey, my claws!
Yeah, you got a nice little pedicure done. And she's
I walk up to her and I say, "Ma'am, could you do us a favor? Could you do me a favor? I didn't put anything to your throat. I need my hammer enhanced. Could you help me on this?"
well, I can if you got the right ingredients for it. So far, right now, a lot
I
of
have
our
gold.
supplies doesn't mean anything. I still need raw materials.
I have gold.
Gold is not raw materials. Gold
Ask her
is
what-
currency.
Ask her what the materials that
What
she
mail
needs.
did we get?
I say, "I have this broken flail that's magical. Can you take the magic from it and put it into my hammer?"
She looks at it. This is not magical. This is a masterwork. You want a dwarf to put the flail back together. I am no blacksmith.
No,
Ask her
the
what kind
flail's
of materials she needs.
Huh?
Ask her what kind of materials she needs.
Well, I need a manticore horn, and I need some kind of fairy dust. I'll get you a list.
I don't
How about
have
that? Well, I'm just letting you know the reason why you don't want to go in there, because my past generations, my family did more towards the dark art. I have not. I just am a proud enchanter. There are stuff in there that you will not like, but you know, I will let you in there and investigate. Because everyone wants to try to leave this village, so I think it's time for us to unveil the fog. And she waves her hand, and you see the barrier starts to fade out of the wizard's tower, and the door just opens up.
Oh, sweet. So we go in.
You guys go in. Basically, it's 3 stairs up. Looks like it's very dusty and cobweb inside. But every book you see some books and some scrolls. I see a lot of jar of preserved organs, mostly brains, all around the wizard tower from the 1st to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor is where the sleeping quarter is. The 2nd floor is basically the study area is at. But you see a lot of jars of preserved brains, and with marked names on it, and that you cannot read what names. You don't know what language it is.
All right. I would like to read the books that are in there. Plus, my character likes knowledge.
Oh.
Wait, Dragon, you can read?
Probably not, but yeah.
Wait. I'm saying this in character, in game. You can read? What?
Oh, can my character read? How do I do that?
Your languages.
Oh, hold on. Where's my language on this sheet? This sheet's a little different than the other sheet, so I gotta.
No, this one's be a lot better, a lot easier. So I just get the ones out with your sheets.
You know where it says that at? Feet, light hammer, special abilities. Where's my language?
It's on the. Let's see here.
Oh, okay. I read Common, Elvish, Dronic, and Imbecile, or whatever you want to call it. Imbecile. Wow.
Abyssal.
Abyssal. So
Yeah.
I guess if I read Common, I could read it.
Right, but I'm saying this condescendingly to you. You can read?
He thinks you're stupid.
Oh, well, I'm dead. Yeah, I can read.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
And I'm walking on ahead, looking through the books, talking to myself in Abyssal.
Okay. Dragon can understand you.
I'm talking to myself quietly. It's if he has a great hearing, then he can hear me, but he has to be pretty close to me to hear me.
I say in Draconic, because I can speak Draconic, to the Dragonborn, we need to watch out for her. You realize that she's evil and she's only here for her own
I'm him!
intent.
I'm a him! Him!
And
Not a her.
He's evil.
I'm going to tell you, just trust me.
Okay. You found some kind of. You can roll. I wish there was a linguist in here. Roll me insight.
Roll you
Insight?
in.
Dragon, only dragon. He picked out a book. Roll me an insight.
I was looking through the books too.
Well, I'll get you next, okay?
Alright, give me a second. Insight is 0, so I don't have. I just put 1d20.
Yeah.
20.
20. You found a book that looks like bound in human flesh.
Awesome.
While you look down through the pages, you see some kind of a construction of body part to make some kind of a golem that you can read out of.
Okay.
We don't have a wizard.
Yeah, but how do I do this? How do I do this? That's a good question.
Okay, Alistair, you found a book that contains basically, it's kind of like an arcanic writing of it. It's how you can use a body based.
Hopefully, it's nothing of me. Nothing. That's what my
well,
character's
you pull
looking
out the
for.
book.
Just so nothing of me.
You pull out a book and basically tells like good diets and tips of your body, of it, and basically it just tells you, if you keep doing this, your body will be more able to withstand poison and stuff if you study it.
Well, I want to study the books.
Okay, which you are having it will take you probably weeks or months to actually understand the writing of this. If you keep at it.
I take out the journal that I have that has my secrets in it, writing a bit of the stuff into it.
Okay. And what you do, Seth?
But I'm trying to hide my journal because I want no one to know of my past.
How about roll me a perception? Alistair, roll me a sleight of hand.
What's my perception? It's
There's a plus.
Perception.
It's +3.
it's +3.
Later.
I can't find anything on this new sheet. I like my other sheet. I got so used to it.
Oh darn, it's a 6.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Remember, everyone thinks you're evil as hell, so everyone's gonna have their eyes on you.
I've got 21.
What did you roll, Seth?
Perception.
Yeah. Okay. You and Dragon sees Alistair in the corner trying to cover some kind of like a diary of some sort and writing down stuff.
But it's in my language of Abyssal, so he can't read it anyway. Only Dragon could.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read it too.
Yeah, but you have to take it from my hands.
Well, that's going to be a lot easier than you think.
So yeah.
So I'm going to ask you to hand me the book so I can read it.
No.
I hold up
Alright,
my warhammer
alright.
and I say, Alistair, give him the book now.
God.
I kind of hold up my hammer like I'm gonna swing it. I get into swing position. I get into attack formation.
You see your hammer just went straight down to the ground. We're not able to pull up. You see when you do that, you see glyphs and runes around the wizard's tower, and your hammer just went down to the ground.
What do I have on?
Damn, there's some type of protection spell in here that doesn't allow violence.
Roll me a perception.
$16.
So basically, you think it's it's a protection spell from none other items can get destroyed by maniacal dumb cleric like yourself. Because lifestyle is more
Well,
valuable.
they're still threatening me, and I know I'm weak, so
Well, you see the cleric's hammer fall down to the ground.
But he
I'm
could
going-
still hurt
I'm
me
going
even
to-
without his hammer.
Well, you can try. It's up to you.
I hand Dragon the journal.
Okay. You see. You read it. Roll me a wisdom save. Just joking. Your eyes just start to fall out. No. Basically, you read it. It's basically a day-to-day journal, like diary journal. You kind of skim through it.
It says everything about my past, though.
Well, we didn't get to that part yet.
Well, that would be the first pages of the journal would be my past.
I'm wearing a percent die right now for that.
Let's see how well his knowledge is of reading.
Well, he can read it perfectly fine. So what do you do, Dragon?
I'm going to read the whole book, and because I'm trying to study her right now. I have a trust issue with her. So.
You found
I'm
that.
I'm ahead.
Him, her.
Okay, you know by reading it, she is a prince of a dark. He is a prince of a dark lord that his father passed away, but he has several siblings that banished Alistair inside of a book for all of eternity outside to the mortal realm in your plane, because he was about to be the one to take the throne. But all his power got stripped away while she was banished in the book, and got spit out of her over 10 to 20,000 years of her exilement inside that book, and someone released her from it and basically freed the Dark Prince, and she is trying to go back and reclaim that throne.
What the?
You don't know anything, Seth.
Unless he tells you.
What does it say?
Knows this, so
What does it say? What does it say?
You can lie too. You're neutral. You're pretty much in the middle.
But you're trying to get on the good side of the cleric. Remember that.
No, not really. He doesn't really care. He put a knife at an old lady's throat. Okay.
keep in mind that's not exactly how true neutral works.
Yeah.
They're not. The true neutral doesn't equal evil.
Yeah.
True neutral characters. I just want to mention true neutral characters err on the side of good,
Yeah.
not evil.
No, they're not really side. They're not really side good nor evil. They're just side of just balance.
They don't.
All right.
Right, but they don't. But they don't do true neutral characters. Read the alignment. They don't just outwardly. They don't do evil things.
Yeah.
They still err on the side of good, meaning that like that they're not out to screw people. They don't like steal.
That would be chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Neutral. That would be.
Chaotic neutral is basically don't give two fucks, only care about itself.
Yes, pretty much. I'm going to keep this knowledge to myself for right now.
Okay, you give her the book back.
But are you gonna talk to me
wait.
privately, Dragon?
And I'm giving you your book back.
Are you gonna talk to me privately, like pull me away and have a discussion?
No, I'm just gonna bluntly hand you your book back myself.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah.
Yay! Dragon's keeping it a secret.
Bring out
So the cleric doesn't kill me.
The cleric asks what's in the book.
What's in the book, Dragon?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it to myself for the time being, and I'll let you know if anything changes.
That means he ignored you.
Yeah, you just probably
Or she ignored you. She ignored you. Dragon's playing a girl and I'm playing a dude. That's hilarious.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
They might have butt sex.
Alistair isn't into dragons. I'm sorry.
It's a humanoid dragon.
Sorry, no. He likes humans.
Dragon has. Well, so what?
I'm happy.
He likes human girls.
Okay. So basically, you're in this tower with a whole bunch of sharp preserved brains.
And I'm too. And those brains look very good.
You want to eat the brains?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you open the jar. It smells very foul. Roll me a con save.
Alright.
Your con save is.
Yeah, where is my con save? I don't even know what it is. Where do I find that at?
Your con save is 4.
Is it really? I don't even know where. I can't even see that on there.
I'll let you go look through it. It's in that sheet.
24.
24. Okay, you were not passed out in your own vomit, so yeah, it smells very rotten and foul in this jar. It smells like formaldehyde to preserve the brain.
Ah, okay. So I poisoned myself a little bit.
No, yeah, you're smelling it, but you never drank it or eating it yet.
Oh, that wouldn't be a wise idea to eat it, but wouldn't I collect knowledge if I ate the brain?
Huh? No.
Would I?
No, it's just extra protein for your body.
Oh.
Preserved protein.
Dragon probably have a bigger gut, so I'll try a piece. I'll take a bite.
Okay, roll me another con save. Okay, you're able to not throw it up, refusely vomiting. It was really bad and terrible, and you do not want another bite of it.
Alright, I'll leave it alone. You guys can do whatever you want with these brains.
Not interested in brains, sorry.
Okay, so who's gonna be searching the whole tower?
Let's all search it together.
Yeah, I was giving
Dragon, I tell you, Draconic, that I don't trust you anymore because you wouldn't tell me what was in the book. So I'm gonna keep my eye on you, and I walk behind both of them. I walk behind both of them, and I keep my hand on my hammer as I'm walking.
Your hammer's still on the ground. You and I able to lift it up.
That's not a hammer you're holding in your hand. That's your dildo.
Okay, so roll me a perception.
Are all of our weapons on the ground, or is it just my hammer?
Just you, because you were about to swing it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't swing it. I only.
You were about to. You lifted up in the air, and the hammer went down when all the glyphs and everything appeared.
but I have no violent intent left in me, so I try and lift it up.
It's still it's still like bound to the floor of the tower.
It's probably what you won't get it back until you leave.
Okay, so everyone's perception.
Perception. My perception was 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
11.
I got an 11.
Woohoo! 11.
Is my perception 3?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
For the love of God, I said yes already.
I didn't even.
23.
23.
18.
Why?
18.
Numbers today.
Well, Dragon, you first found on the 3rd floor in the bed chambers of this sorcerer, of this wizard's tower, you see a crown emanating fog from it.
Oh, I want to pick that up.
You pick it up.
And I want to
fog slowly starts to spew out of it, and Seth and Alistair, you went upstairs. You see Dragon holding a crown that fog slowly spewing out of it.
Mrs. Dragonborn, that doesn't look very good. I don't think you should be handling that.
Well, so what are you gonna do, Dragon?
I want to study this thing and find out why it's got fog coming out of it.
It looks like a gold crown fit for a king, encrusted in several types of gems and jewels. At each of the tip of the crown, there are 8 points on it, slowly spewing fog.
Okay, well, to me, that sounds like the fog that's around the thing.
Yep.
It's probably the protection.
It's probably the protection. I'm going to keep this for myself, actually. I'm going to put this in my bag.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak.
Lance, how come Dragon can't see any of our cameras?
I probably gotta refresh it.
I did, though.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't really care if you just see your faces or not.
It's probably because of his settings.
Yeah. Anyhow, so yes, so you see Dragon keeping it for itself and putting the crown away.
I
Dragon.
walk out of the room and start walking downstairs.
Okay, well, his put it up.
What are you going to do with that crown?
I'm going to keep it for myself. And I'm going to put it away. I'm going to put it in my bag.
And why?
Because for one, it's a protection. So it's going to protect me as long as I have it on me. I should put it on my head.
Roll me an insight.
All right.
That item is probably cursed.
Roll me an insight, Seth.
Insight. All right, insight. No, I don't have insight.
You roll me one. Okay.
Oh, God, okay.
You know that's not how it works.
I know this, but it's got rubies on it.
And Seth, roll me an insight. Oh, you got 2. You don't think that's how it works either. You definitely know that's not how it works.
Yeah, I don't. All right, you know what, Dragon? You can hold that and just don't put it near me.
Okay, you see Alistair going down the wizard's tower and outside.
Yeah, I walked outside.
You can start seeing the full fog coming out of Dragon's bag.
I don't know him. I kind of walk. Are there people around us?
Dragons. Yeah, and they looked at him like covered in fog.
There's no one around the tower. Remember?
There's no one inside the tower, but everyone left. Only person that's in there right now I see is Seth.
Tower. I'm at the entrance on the inside.
Yeah.
And I go. I'm not gonna hide anything anymore. You can kill me if you want to. And then I explain everything that was in my journal.
I'm not paying her no mind, and I'm taking this thing outside. So how do I move? How many moves can I move?
You can move. You're not in battle, so you can move anywhere.
I'm just talking one-on-one with the cleric.
Okay. You know
But
that, cleric.
I may be evil, but I'm lawful.
I am taking the I just
do go by a code.
I'm taking the crown out of the neighborhood to see if it takes the fog away from the neighborhood. The town.
No, the fog's still spewing out of your bag, almost covering you. No, it's fog still here in the village, and everyone's so drunk to notice you. And Seth, you know Alistair's secret now.
Yeah.
Alistair, so you're bound to this book?
Yeah, I was.
No,
bound to the-
she was not bound to that book.
It was a different book. But I'm a dark prince. Yeah.
Of hell?
Yeah. Can't help how you're born.
You're a dark prince of hell?
One of the siblings of hell.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up my warhammer and walk out.
Your warhammer is you're able to pick up your warhammer.
And walk out.
You walk out.
And I stand right in front of the door.
And you see it look like a humanoid engulfed in fog.
I'm gonna.
I'm just curious about this thing, so I am going to hand Lester the crown. Well, actually, I'm just gonna walk over to Lester, and I'm going to put. Oh, she's not a female. Fuck. I'm a female. I'm going to put the crown on my head.
Okay, you put the crown on your head. Roll me a wisdom save.
This is gonna be funny.
Yes, I can't wait to fucking die. I hope not. Wisdom. My wisdom is probably 0, I think.
Your wisdom save is
10.
0. 10.
What is it?
Your
Yeah, it's
wisdom
10.
is 1d20.
Oh, just put 1d20?
Yeah, you don't have any additions to your save for wisdom.
Oh.
Okay, you start to feel good about yourself and start to you feel like you're exhilarating and the most beautiful thing in the world. But you can barely see what's around you because the fog is covering your vision.
Oh.
So it makes you blind.
You can still see, you can still make out stuff, it's just too much fog around.
But it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I would get rid of it.
This is some trippy shit.
So what do you guys? What do you do, Dragon?
I want to try to take the rubies out of it.
You take it off and you try to pry the rubies off. What are you gonna pry it out with?
My sword.
Okay. What are you gonna do, Seth?
I'm standing in front of the entrance of the Wizard's Tower, waiting for Alistair to walk out.
Alright, what do you do, Alistair?
Actually, yeah.
I got a feeling this is gonna hurt. I'm walking out.
I have my warhammer up.
Okay.
I swing the second Alistair walks out.
Alright, roll me attack.
Oh God.
Efficiency's 3 plus my strength.
What's your AC, Alistair?
11.
18.
It hits.
Oh God.
Dragon, roll me a perception.
Alright. My perception
Roll
is...
me damage, Seth.
7.
7.
You don't see shit. Yeah, what else will you do? It's a surprise round.
And I yell, "Die, Prince of Hell! Thor will land his thunderous rage upon you and your kind! I will send you back to the nines!"
You know your lady's gonna kill you, right?
You just yelled.
Yeah, let me see if anyone. Everyone's drunk except for an old lady comes out and says, "What the hell are you two doing?"
He's killing me for no reason.
No reason, you say. You better done something.
I just told him where I'm from. He just decided to swing a hammer at me.
So where are you from?
Abyssal?
He's from hell.
No.
I can't help where I was born.
From hell. She is a descendant of a prince of hell, and she's in your
I am
town.
a prince of hell.
Old lady is like, wouldn't that be useful for your cause?
For what cause? The cause of ridding the world of evil?
Huh?
Also has
One person talk at a time. I can barely hear Seth and Ashley talking at the same time. Seth, what do you say?
What connections are you talking about, Prince
Well,
of hell?
Well, think about it. If the
If
village is run by...
I can get us around things.
She can also get rid of this fog here, so you're attacking her at the wrong time.
And then the old lady, you drag, you don't see shit. You just try to pry rubies off the damn crown. So the old lady's like, "Would that be useful? You know, we still don't know who is behind this attack. Why did they take this village? How did they get here from the magical fog? How did you get here from the magical fog?"
I'm sure it has something to do with the dozens of hell, which she is part of. And I point at her.
But is she
is part of hell.
Yes.
I'm a him.
He's
part of hell.
Well, is he was part of this destruction and mayhem?
I've been sleeping for over 20,000 years.
You're hot-headed just like your god. Just jump in without asking questions. I think you should start think before you do anything. Probably should pick Odin as your god instead of Thor. And she knows because you have Thor symbols on yourself, so.
Thor teaches us that evil.
I am going to walk over to
roll me another perception.
All right. Find that perception. Why can't I find things here?
While you're doing that, and it's like yeah, that might be Thor's way, but you're also a cleric of Thor. Isn't his brother Loki evil as shit as a trickster? Well, probably it is a great duo with you as Thor, and she might be worshipping the god of Loki.
I am walking over there to.
You're still prying the fucking ruby off.
Have a god?
No.
I don't even think I'm worshiping any god.
No, Dragon.
No, I have no deity because I forgot to pick out one.
Dragon, you're still prying out ruby. You don't see shit still.
Okay, screw this damn thing. I'm going to give this to Lester.
Well, you're not. Let me finish them first before you go over there.
I'm getting frustrated and I go, you know what? I'm not dealing with this cleric anymore, and I walk off.
I get an attack of opportunity if she's walking away.
Yes, you do. You do. Okay, roll me attack of opportunity. Oh my god.
You got an 8.
You missed. No, that's a damage. What's your attack?
What?
What's your?
You rolled damage, not attack.
I hate to suffer.
You still missed. You missed.
And I'm walking away.
Well, she told you it might be a good pair, like Thor and Loki, for a good one for to do adventures and stuff.
Well.
And I'm just walking away.
Okay.
Alright, I put my hammer on my belt.
Okay. Alistair's walking. Dragon, see Alistair walking, so you can go over to Alistair.
I'm actually gonna go sit on this bench over here and shake my head at these two.
Oh, you don't know what the hell is happening.
You didn't know what the heck was happening.
Oh, I don't.
No.
Okay.
No. So
Then
you
I'm
just
gonna-
see me storming off.
I'm gonna go walk over to Grim and I'm gonna ask him if he can figure this thing out.
Okay, you see Dragon going up to you and shows you the crowd. And can you figure this thing out?
What am I rolling on? Arcane?
You want to roll an arcane, yes. And old lady's like, that's where the fog came from.
I don't figure it
You
out.
have no idea. She has no idea, but she can sense that crown is cursed.
So I'm going to say we destroy this we destroy this this crown.
And she doesn't know how to do. She just said, "I do not know how to destroy it." But
Alright,
but your party, but your thiefling pal there is actually leaving the village. Not gonna go too far out with that crown still up. But what would you guys do? What you do? You're still storming off, Alistair?
Yes, I'm still storming
I am
off.
actually going to walk up to Alistair and I'm going to ask
You would
Alistair.
actually have to run up to me. I'm
Yeah.
pretty far.
I will run off to Alistair and I will ask her to try to figure this out.
Him.
Oh, you see Dragon going up to you, asking you for to figure out this crown.
I go, why should I help you? You with the stupid cleric who's trying to kill me.
I'm the one who actually kept your secret. You're the one who told your secret.
I didn't want to keep no secret anymore. How was I supposed to know that he was going to kill me? I can't.
And then I turn around and then I take the crown and I put the crown on her head. On his head.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save, Ashley.
That's my worst one.
What you do, Grim?
I'm gonna walk into the tavern.
Okay, you're in a tavern. You see a lot of drunk people there.
I got 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay, you found yourself a full keg just for yourself.
Nice. I just start drinking it.
Alright. Okay. You
I
can
know.
you can roll me a perception.
Me?
Yeah.
And you know, technically, Loki's not really evil. He's a chaotic neutral, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, even his set size, Loki's evil.
But he's chaotic neutral. He's
Yeah.
not evil.
Even chaotic neutral can be evil people.
Yep.
They're only for themselves. 14. Okay,
14.
You can barely see. You can still see around, but not that clearly. But what would you do?
I'm taking this crown off my head.
You don't take the crown off your head.
Why?
You think you can, but you can't.
Because I put it on your head.
Dragon, take this stupid crown off.
Again, you hear from its mouth. I'm gonna keep this crown on.
Is this the crown of opposite?
You don't know.
I
That's
am
a
going.
yes.
I am going.
You brought the stupid thing back.
Hey.
I'm gonna walk. Hold on. I'm gonna walk outside of the
Wait.
tavern.
Wait.
What was it, Dragon?
Can I say? Can he see very far?
You guys are far away. Seth doesn't know what the hell you guys are at.
Okay.
Unless he tracks you.
Okay. Can Lester see very well with the crown on?
Better than you can.
All right. I'm walking behind Lester, and I have rope on me, and I'm sneaking behind Lester, and I'm tying Lester's hands behind his back.
Okay, Alistair, you see Dragon do that. What would you do?
I just stand there like gawking, like, what the heck is he doing?
You see Alistair flailing its arm around. Sitting down and flailing its arm around. So you gotta grapple Alistair if you want to put rope on her.
All right. Well, then him. I'm going to have to, and I'm tying Lester's
Roll
hand
me
up.
a strength check, Alistair. And you roll me a strength check, opposing strength check, Dragon.
That's 3, right?
For your strength, I think it's more than 3.
It's 3.
It is 6.
Oh, it's 6? Damn it, waste up.
14.
11.
11. You were not able to put her. She's sitting down in a weird position and flailing its arm. You're having a very hard time to put rope on her. What will you do, Seth?
I'm gonna start walking around looking for them.
Roll me a survival.
Survival is.
Because everyone's pretty much
on-
everyone's based on wisdom. Everyone's pretty much drunk off their ass to basically tell you where they're at.
Survival based off wisdom. Got it. 10.
You think they went towards the west of the village, but you do not know for sure.
I'm gonna walk towards the west of the village then, looking for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an effort to find them.
Okay. So, what you do, Dragon?
I'm going to try to tie his hands again.
Roll me another strength. You too, you too, Alistair. That's some good coffee.
24.
Okay, you're able to pull its arm down. Roll me a athletics to tie the ropes.
Alright, athletics. Where's my athletics here? I said acrobatics.
Athletics.
Oh,
Athletics is
athletic.
on top.
That's also 6.
Yep, it's 6.
Alright, 19.
19. Okay, it looks like you actually tightened that rope really well. What would you two do?
I am going to tell her to
Tell
him to sit on his knees and close his eyes. And then I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to shove it down his throat.
What do you do, Alistair?
This is the part where I'm gonna die, isn't it? And I have to make a new character.
What do you do, Alistair?
There's not much I can do. I'm tied up.
Well, you still can do stuff. Seth, you see, roll me a perception.
Seth will be all for this.
That was the whole idea.
17.
17. Basically, you see, looks like a dragonborn tying some kind of humanoid with a blade about to go struck behind its back.
I see Alistair.
You see a humanoid tied up on the ground, and you see a dragonborn figure. You don't know if it's
I have
your
four,
dragonborn
so...
or you don't know if it's your dragonborn or someone else's dragonborn having a blade about to strike towards its back.
Well, I take my movement, which is 30 feet.
Well,
I move up.
Can
I see now?
You can see, but you're about at least about good 50 feet away from each other. But you can actually do full 3 times the movement, so that'll be you're able to actually go up to that person if you really want to.
Well, I want to use an attack. So
You'll be able to attack. You'll be able to be up there in the face and say something if you want.
Can I move my 30 and then take one of the throwing axes that I have from the loot and throw it at the object that's tied up?
You will have a you roll really good on that throwing axe, but that range is 10 feet.
You'd have to get closer than that, man.
All right, I move as close as I can. I use my entire round for movement.
You're right in front of the face. After you get close, you see Alistair wearing the crown, kind of covered in fog, tied up under the ground. You see the dragonborn putting his foot on top of the thiefling's back, about to struck its blade through his neck. What do you do?
I just say, what evil has it done? Has it finally shown its true colors?
The dragon,
I see that the crown is upon its head.
You see, dragon. You see Seth say that to you, and Alistair, what would you do while you tied up? You can say stuff.
Everything I say is going to be opposite.
Well, your character don't know that. So what would you do?
I say, please don't kill me.
You see Alistair say, please kill me. And Grim, you don't really sense any evil towards Alistair.
What? No evil?
You don't. You see her evil slowly going away.
What? Hold on a second. Dragonborn. Ma'am. Hold on.
It's the
Hold on.
crown. It's the crown that I put on her head that makes her opposite.
She doesn't.
If I
He
take the
doesn't
crown
seem like
off, if I take the crown off her head, she will be evil.
Take the crown off the head. Let's see.
I say we kill her before she strikes back, and I'm going to do it anyways, regardless what she said.
You take the crown off. Actually, your alignment is neutral evil now. But
I turn my head around and says, "I am going to tear you apart for tie me up."
yes, but you guys here, you still don't sense much evil from the thiefling.
You understand she's a trickster, or he's a trickster.
Well, Alistair, your alignment is neutral evil, and Dragon,
That's still evil.
you're not true neutral anymore. You're chaotic neutral.
Damn.
What's the difference between lawful evil and?
You're more towards the balance, but you're more towards for the balance, but a little bit more evil towards it.
Dragon.
Yep.
Fighter.
Lawful evil.
We cannot let this evil live.
I'm still jamming the sword down his throat.
I slam my hammer on his head.
Neutral evil is the alignment of those who do whatever they can get away with without compassion or qualms. Many drow, some cloud giants, and goblins are neutral evil.
Yep. You try to get your way.
So that's even more evil than the lawful.
Well, yeah.
Lawful was they take what they want within the limits of a code of tradition, loyalty, or order.
Wait a second. What'd you roll 7 for, Seth?
I rolled to hit him.
Well, she's bound. Basically, you just dragon stab the sword through the neck, and you smash his head off. Smash his head off like a pancake. Alistair's dead.
I'm dead. Now I have to make a new character. Thank you very much.
Seth.
Can we take a little break so I can make a new character?
Yeah.
Wait. What's her hit points at?
Minus.
well, she's dead. Well, she's dead.
She's done.
There's no way from coming back from a sword through the throat and smashing his head like a pancake. Okay.
Okay.
Basically,
I burned the journal.
Seth, you're having a weird tingling sensation of a bad feeling. You see thunderclouds coming over you. A jet of lightning strikes.
Dragon. Look up. Lightning strikes what?
The lightning strikes right at you. And you lost a point of level. For a character that does good deed needs to be rewarded, not killed. For your god, even though it's evil. Even it says in Thor. Even though his character does good and redeem itself, you do not reward it with death still. You lost a level. You're back to level.
How is that though? She did nothing. She wouldn't tell me that what was in her journal. She told me she was a prince of evil.
Mm-hmm. So
it's basically my character's duty to destroy Outworlder.
Yeah, but it is your duty to destroy Outworlder. But you also reward the people that does good to support your cause. They can change. It takes time. But while she was changing, you still gave her the reward of death. You lost the level cleric temporarily. And let's take about a 10-20 minute break when Ashley's done making character. Let me end the recording. So basically you killed a thiefling, even though she was evil. There was no justification for killing her, but even though all the good she's done. So yeah, you can loot her corpse if you like.
I'm going to loot her corpse.
Loot his corpse. You later on. What did you have, Ashley? What do you have, Alistair? Ashley? Well, your character's dead now, so.
want me to go find that now?
You guys want it now or later?
What?
I don't think he didn't really have anything. I'm not worried about it.
Except for
If
gold.
Dragon,
I want her gold, and I want to eat her.
998 gold.
what?
I can use that gold. I will go ahead and
Yeah.
I will go ahead and take her gold, and I'm gonna eat her brain.
That's an evil thing,
No,
Dragon.
it's not. Dragons collect knowledge from eating people's brains.
No, they don't.
Oh,
Not
no.
in D&D.
Well, then that's pointless. Well, I'm gonna take her gold.
Mind flare, you can. But you're not.
Mind flyers eat.
Yeah, but
I have all the gold.
okay.
I only have 800
I
gold.
got some rations and I got potions of healing.
Well, Seth needs rations because he never bought any rations.
Well, you can take his Seth. Go ahead.
How
And
many
take that.
rations did he have?
He had like 8 rations, 7 or 8.
8 rations. God, I take the 8 rations from the bloody mess.
And how many healing potions do you have?
Or 4.
Oh, 4 healing potion as well.
All right.
I guess we'll split them.
Yeah, I'll split those. I have to put them in the chart in the in-game one because I can't edit the PDF file. So.
Okay, so that's not a problem. So basically, you will have a dead tiefling on the ground.
All right, and gold. I'm putting what 900 in here.
Yep.
All right.
And is she?
I start digging. I start digging in the woods.
You're in the woods and you start digging. You still see the crown spewing fog.
Let's bury the crown dragon. What do you think?
I'm sorry, I was calculating here. Yeah, we can try that.
Okay.
So I dig a hole 6 feet down.
And it takes you a couple hours to do that.
And I throw the body in with the crown.
Okay.
Start throwing dirt on it.
You still see that the fog is piercing through the dirt every time you shove dirt down the dead body into the crown.
Damn it. Let's stop it. Let's take the crown off the body.
All right. We'll take the crown off, but what are we gonna do with it? Because I couldn't get the rubies out of it, and it's hard to see if I'm carrying it. So
it's fine. So you know what? I have that sword that had kind of that black aura around it that we got from the mausoleum.
all right.
So let's try and put them together and see what happens.
Okay.
Nothing happens. Who's holding the sword?
Well, I have the sword wrapped in the cloak. And I drop the sword out of the cloak on top of the crown on the ground.
What was that?
I have the sword wrapped in the cloak. And I drop the sword out of the cloak on top of the crown on the ground, so they're touching each other.
Nothing happens.
Dragon, you should pick up that sword and try to use it to get the rubies out of the crown, because you're stronger than I am.
Alright.
Dragon, when you grab the sword, roll me a wisdom check. Just 1d20 for you.
Oh, that's why I can't see nothing. Okay. Oh, dude. My English. This thing does not detect.
How would you just copy and paste / roll? Okay.
Well, I restarted. That's why.
You feel the pain and the sorrow that the sword is feeling right now, but it does not make you cry, and you feel very sad for that sword. What do you do with the sword?
I don't know. Get it back to him. I don't feel sorry for that sword.
Well, if he gives it back to me, I don't hold it. I make sure it goes back in the cloak.
Okay.
Oh, shit. What's that? The sword of sorrow or something?
No, you feel the pain and the sorrow and the cries the sword is making whoever wields it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I give it back to him. If it doesn't work, then shoot, that's not gonna work.
Well,
at all.
you just hold the damn sword. What the hell do you want to do with it?
Oh, then yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put both of them together and see what happens.
Nothing. The crown is spewing smoke, and the sword is crying.
All right, well, let me try to take that sword and try to get the rubies out.
Roll me a strength check. It should be plus 6. What do you 20 plus 6?
Yeah, it's plus 6.
Yeah, you're not able to get the ruby out with that sword.
All right, well, I'm putting it back into the bag and then get it back to Grim then.
Okay.
What's that?
Seth, it gives you back the sword. Wrapped in the cloak.
I wrap it in the cloak and put it back in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Is there anything that we may have forgotten?
It's not a bag of holding. It's a handy haversack.
Oh, handy haversack. Okay.
Is there anything that we may have forgotten inside that building, or maybe there's another building around here that we have not checked?
Not that you know of so far, because everyone in the village is getting hammered. But the only person that's not being drunk or hammered is that old lady.
All right, well, I'm going to take this thing to the old lady and see what she's got to say about it.
And she goes in and she holds it. She said, "Oh, let me see that crown." She's like, "This item is cursed. I don't have the magical power to destroy it, but you may be able to destroy it with a metacorn horn struck in the crown itself."
I could rest and pray for remove curse and try that.
You can.
Yeah, try that.
I would need 8 hours to rest.
Well, it is night. Everyone's being smashed, so it is a good time to rest.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rest, anyways.
All right. So I rest and I instead of animate dead, I pray for remove curse on my spell.
Isn't animate dead like fucking evil? Necromancy, divine spell.
It is, but anyone can cast it to have a. It doesn't. You don't have to be evil to cast it.
Okay, and now I just read remove curse. Okay. So 8 hours pass. Rest of you pray for your god. You got your spells.
Lance,
What?
I sent you something.
Where at?
Your phone.
Your phone. You're in trouble.
Oh, I sent it to my mom by accident.
Yeah, I didn't get anything. So yeah. So you're gonna cast.
I cast remove curse on it.
There you go. You see a little big spark. You see the fog stop coming out. Then it reignites. So
I cast a spell magic on it.
The spell magic. Let me see what roll I need to do for that. I know that I gotta do a roll for it. Or you gotta do a roll for it. The spell magic. Good thing I have my book here right next to me. Book's very useful.
Now I send it to you.
I haven't received it yet. The spell magic. Roll me a 10 plus your caster level, so that would be 4. So roll me roll me 1d20 plus 14.
Lance.
I got a 14.
No, 1d20 plus 14.
Oh.
Bag of holding, handy haversack, or a portable hole. How much does that cost? Oh, you want me to see how much that costs for you?
Yeah, because backpack doesn't hold anything. It only can hold 5 pounds.
Okay, I will grab that after I found this 29.
I can magically have a bag of holding.
You see the crown not spewing any smoke. Give me 1 second.
That sounds good, Seth.
Yes, it does.
I have to use a fucking 3.5 dungeon manual to find the cost of the bag and everything else. Isn't that some shit? The 5th edition doesn't have the price of the magic items.
You know, killing her caused a lot of problems, man.
Yeah, so the crown does not spew any smoke. What would you do? You see the fog start to dissipate.
All around the town.
Yeah, slowly.
All
We
right.
took down their protection.
Yes,
Now
we
they're
did.
all gonna. Now they're gonna die.
Now we need to go back and talk to the old lady.
The-
I'm gonna take the crown and ask her about the crown.
That should be 5,000 gold for the bag of holding.
Bag of holding. 5,000.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
So, okay. So the curse is lifted. You have a nice looking crown. And I don't think no one has an anyone can roll an insight to see how much it's worth.
I guess we all should try.
Well, it's just you
I
two. The tiefling's dead.
Yeah, it just does too. What do I gotta do? Which one am I looking for?
Insight.
I
Insight.
got it.
It's
I got
wisdom. It's
20.
1d20 for you.
I got
Yes.
a 20.
Yeah.
It's worth, if you sell to the right seller, you might get 3,000 gold for that crown.
Nice.
6.
Yeah,
Let's try to.
you think it's worth about a couple gold pieces.
I tell him he's quite mistaken, as I don't lie. And I walk to the old lady that said she owns the tower, and I say, I have removed the curse.
Huzzah!
I would like to sell this crown to you.
Why? So you gonna
And
try
I'm
to sell
gonna
me
dump-
my heirloom that was actually my property from my tower? You try to sell that back to me? No, you give that crown back so I can rebuild this village.
No. We sat there and took no. All right.
If I give you this crown, will you use it to fortify the village from the evil that is outside?
We will, but first we gotta rebuild our village. Get food, get materials that we need. But we will build a basic hall for you guys to have your own adventures and storage, and also your little vault, basically like a small guild for you in our village.
Then Drag, it's well worth giving her the crown. It's well worth giving her the crown.
Yeah, give her the crown. We can actually use that.
Yeah. So I say, here is the crown.
Yeah.
I give her back the crown.
I just gotta figure out where our village landed onto, because our village teleports with the fog throughout the whole planet. So you don't know, the terrain might be different than when you first came in, just to let you know.
Alright. Well,
we can search out this giant.
either that or
there is a crumbling fort not too far up north, about a day's walk.
Seth,
right.
don't you want to go collect some materials? Because we're getting kind of full, aren't we?
But if you do want to sell stuff, I think that dwarven just got sobered up. That you can sell your items, your equipment and stuff as well. I think it's already started melting down a lot of the adventure gear that was in the tavern that was blocking everything else in.
Yeah, there's a store here.
Yeah, you see an outside. You see a dwarf hammering on the forge, and also melting adventure gear that was basically piled up into the tavern into ingots.
By the way, Dragon, I give Dragon the 3 potions of bull strength.
Okay, you got 3 potions of bull strength. Every time you drink it, you get, I think, a +4, right? +4 to your strength for a certain amount of time.
Let me put that in my inventory.
So
I ask the dwarf, how much can we get for a set of chainmail, a masterworks battle axe, a masterwork studded leather, a short bow, 15 arrows.
Oh, damn! Wait! Don't we have? Well, we don't even know that yet. We don't even know her yet. So be kind of
For
pointless.
for all the gears that you have, I only have about 500 gold to give. I'll buy everything that you have. Your masterwork, battle axe, all that, bow, arrows, your armor, and shit like that. I'll give you 500 gold for all of them. At least you're helping for a good cause. At least we can actually use that to equip our men here to defend our village.
All right, I keep the so I keep the +1 short sword and the 3 throwing axes,
Yeah,
and the heavy hander sack. I give him the rest of the stuff.
yeah. You get 500 gold.
All right, so that puts the party. I have 550 gold. That puts the party to.
But if you find a some material like a manticorn horn, we can make something out of that. And
What do
usually,
they have for sale?
oh, what do you need?
I'm looking for +1 hammer.
A +1
Yeah.
hammer. I can actually imbue work on your hammer, but it'll take about a couple of days to do so.
Okay, how much? What would I get? I have a warhammer and the damage is 14. It's +7.
Well, the hammer's not +7. Those are your bonuses.
Yeah,
that's
your
fine.
hammer does 1d8.
Oh, my hammer does 1d8. Where's my?
So
hammer?
I say how much to imbue the hammer? I can wait a couple days.
2,000 gold.
Okay. How much to imbue both hammers to +1?
4,000. 4,000.
No deal, like 3,800, 3,500 to do 2.
You can roll me a. I don't have diplomacy in this thing. You can roll me intimidation or persuasion.
No, I'm not gonna try to intimidate. I'm gonna go persuasion.
Go for it.
I don't want to intimidate the guy because then he'll charge me more if he just gets pissed off.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna try persuasion. What's persuasion based on?
Charisma.
What's that?
The
Charisma.
picture I sent you on Facebook, just use it for my icon.
You gotta change your icon, not me. You should change your Alistair icon.
I didn't do so well. I got a 9.
He
so-
You gotta
says-
change it. You're the one has to change it. It's not Alistair anymore, is it?
You can still use the
No.
Alistair icon, just change his face, that's all. He says 4,000 still. I'm sorry, man. We gotta rebuild this village. Yeah, as you can see, we're like very desperate. If you have the goodness of your, if you have the goodness of your heart,
Dragon,
and we'll,
we just want to pay it because that's gonna wipe out all of my gold and the party's gold for the most part. It's just gonna leave me with 24 platinum pieces.
I
and 50
have
gold.
I have 1,733 gold.
All right, so I'll pay 1,000. How much?
I have 1,733.
in your
So
honor.
I'm gonna give Dragon 1,200 gold and then pay the rest of mine.
And he says, in your honor, I will make a special shrine for you in your guild hall of Thor that you can pray to.
I thank you very much, sir. So I'm gonna give him 2,000 for mine and 1,200 and no, I'm gonna give him 2,000 for mine and 1,000 for Dragons. So Dragon just has to pay the other 1,000.
Okay, give me the 1,000, Dragon.
All right, I give you the 1,000. That leaves me with 733.
Alright. And he's like all happy and like hammering it down. Hammering it more down.
So what am I changing on here?
Well, you're gonna get a +1 hammer.
So so every time you roll, it's 1d20 plus your attack and strength +1. So your attack
Is your
is
proficiency.
so your attack with your hammer is a let's see here,
5.
+6 would be +7 instead.
6.
So 1d20 +7, and you do a 1d8 +4 instead. Okay, I'll change it for you later on this week. You guys gonna be level 6 for a while.
So basically just type in 1d6 +1.
They're
Yeah,
level 6.
yeah. No, they're not level 6. I'm talking about the +1 weapon. I'm trying to explain it to Dragon.
Oh, I show the dwarf the broken flail, and
Ah,
I say, "What can you do with this?"
I can melt it or fix the chain. But what would you need a flail for if you have a perfectly good hammer?
I tell him that I don't need the flail. I mean, can you use these materials towards something else and then
Yeah,
sell that, and then use
no,
that to help build our home?
we're not. None of us are really good using flails. I just melt it into something that we can use or use it for building materials.
They're casters. They're not forgers.
I mean, I give him the broken flail.
There's a thank you for the donation. And you start throwing it, throw the whole thing in the foundry.
Yeah,
So right now, I have a +1 spear and a +1. Well, when I get the warhammer, he hasn't fixed them yet. But
Yeah.
Alright, well, there's no blacksmith here, then that's kind of useless to try to get better armor here, then.
Oh, he is a blacksmith as well.
But he doesn't forge weapons.
He's turning all the melted melted metal from the foundry into ingots.
Okay.
He's literally melting all the. Remember all that pile of armors and stuff?
I have tons of ingots here.
Yeah.
What kind of armor can I get with 733?
Well, you already have a good armor that you're wearing right now. With that mount, it'll be a lot weaker.
Doesn't Dragon? You have full plate on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got the highest. The only thing up from here is magic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to buy. I have no torches apparently.
It says, why don't you buy a couple bottles of oil? And there's a lot of trees around here. Break a branch, wrap it in rag, drench it in oil, and light it up.
Nice.
Hey.
I asked him if he has any rope.
I said, I actually do have some rope. What kind of rope do you need?
I want the strongest hemp rope you have, 50 feet.
I have a silk rope for 1 gold for 50 feet.
50 feet silk rope, I'll take it.
I have 3 of those. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need. I mean, I got things I gotta sell, but that's about it.
What do you want to sell?
I've got 50 copper.
I said, what do you want to?
Oh, I got 50 copper and I got a bag of jewels.
I'll take a look at the jewels. And he looks at the jewels. You give him the jewels or what? 50 copper is currency, man. You get 100 copper, you get 1 silver. If you get 10 copper, you get 1 silver. You get 10 silver, you get 1 gold. Or 100 copper for 1 gold piece.
Okay.
So you give him the bag of jewels?
Yeah. How much is a bag of jewels?
He looks at it and says, 200 gold.
Wow. I show him after.
I'll give him the bag of gold. I'll give him the jewels.
I'll give him 200. You get 200 gold.
I show him the 2 large rubies, the 3 small black onyx gems, and the 1 large onyx gem.
He looks at it and says, lots of pretty gems you got here. I don't know they're worth that much though. I'll give you 600 gold pieces for all of them.
All right. I tell him that's fine.
Okay. And he goes, and he throws it in the back.
What? I say, hold on. I'm going to check insight to see if I think I just got screwed over.
Okay, roll me insight.
I guess I don't know.
No, you think you got the best deal of your life.
I have a master steeder leather. What the hell is all this? Leather.
Master leather?
Yeah, I have master steeder.
Got it, leather.
Alright.
So he gives you.
I got 2 of those. How much would I get for that?
He give you 100 gold pieces for them.
For both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
When you get that, he hung up on the wall for sale for about 500 gold pieces each.
Alright, I'm done selling to this dude. I had a feeling he was going to do that. That's why I did it.
So Well, he just basically screwed us.
Basically.
Yeah, he's been screwing us. That's why I sold the thing. So I was like, you know what, whatever.
It's like,
But
nice.
he better fix our hammers.
Yeah, it'll take about 3 days.
All right, then we might as well just look around here. I mean, we still got things we gotta do here, anyways.
You see them clearly cleaning the shit out of that temple, and basically putting new foundations on, newer wood. You see a couple of people bringing a whole bunch of logs, chop down trees, cutting them, sawing them. You see like a couple of other doors making actual nails for them, and so far the stable looks more look like a stable, more like a village. You see a couple people digging holes in the back for relieving themselves, build an outhouse within the past 3 days, and they start building a couple more buildings around it, and they start making wooden spiked fence pointed towards about 6 degrees outwards around the village.
I have a bad feeling about this, but all right. Well, while we're here, there's a building on your top left. It's got a little square mark in the middle of that corner. I want to check that out.
That's a temple. It's just there. There's that temple of the crazy paladin. They're just rebuilding the whole thing in there. They're literally taking like planks and with a whole bunch of marking on the other side of the time that she was trapped in there.
I made the character, Lance.
Alright, cool.
Before I leave, the dwarf, I ask him if he has any full plate armor for sale.
You really want to buy that after he just cheated us like big time?
Well, I say I know. Look, you gave us some really bad deals, and I understand, but I appreciate you, building the temple to Thor for me, and I was wondering if maybe, we definitely donated a lot to you. If you could give me a much better price on a suit of plate mail, a full plate.
Roll me a persuasion.
Is that wisdom?
That's charisma.
Okay, so charisma, I'm plus 18.
He looks at you and says, I'm sorry. It's business is business. This is what's basically rebuilding that temple, start building your guild hall, and defense around the area, building more places, couple outhouses. Instead of shitting in a tree, now you're shitting in an outhouse in comfort. This is expensive. Now we gotta get scouts out there with gold, so they can get merchants coming by our village, and so we get more stuff and materials.
So then you don't have any plate mail. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't have any plate mail. We only got sent a scout out about last night. So no, I have a half plate.
He's doing
as you can see, I'm wearing half plate. Look, I bid you farewell. I don't know if I appreciate everything you've done for us. I don't believe that I'll be back here to do business. I did not have a good experience here, but I wish your business well and to prosper. Goodbye.
And here's your hammer. And you see, as I also did something for you for selling me those armors and stuff. He actually made a symbol of Thor on both sides of the hammer, and at each end where the hammer ends is, there's actually a huge symbol of Thor's mark. So every time you smack someone with a hammer, you can actually put a bruise mark of Thor on them.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm gonna do that in real life.
So yeah, let me go take a.
I got a little elf that I got going on here with a big giant hammer on it.
Don't forget Viking armor as well.
Viking armor it will be.
Yeah, make sure you make the Viking helmet no horns, because original Viking helmet they never had horns.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a myth.
Mm-hmm. So okay. So you guys did your transaction. There is a fort up north that has been crumbling, and it's there's hill giants around the area as well. What would you guys do?
Dragon, I show him the skull that we got, the skull of phylactery of faithfulness. And I
Mhm.
say, I have no idea what this is, dragon. What do you think this is?
It's a skull of faithfulness.
You have
It's
no.
a skull that I kind of wish that I would have gave her before I killed her. Or him.
You have no idea, dragon.
Oh, I don't have no idea.
You
Okay.
think it's a skull
guess-
that has runes markings on it?
What kind of markings are they?
Arcanic.
I can read Arcanic.
You can't.
Oh no, I can't. I read Drawcan. I read Drawcan.
Draconic.
Yeah, I don't read Arcanic.
Goddamn German.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you guys do now?
Hold on to it for now. Maybe we can find somebody who can read it.
All right, I just throw it back in the heavy hander sack.
Okay.
And also, by the way, I have these 3 vials. I have no idea what they are. I couldn't figure out what they were.
Okay.
I don't know if I can actually find out what they are. Aren't you the one who
No.
can actually?
No, I'm just showing them to you just so you know that I have them.
Oh,
I know that you also probably can't figure out what they are. So I just have these 3 vials. I have no idea what they are.
Okay.
hold on to them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to them and we'll see.
Okay. So what else?
I say we go check out that place.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Where am I going here? Okay.
Go all the way down.
I wish I can actually put this list on my other screen. It won't let me do it.
Did you guys see your character?
No,
Hold
nice.
on.
Hold on.
I take out the map of the king of the ancient realm of the Forgotten King. And look at
Why
it.
is it just a black screen?
Go all the way down.
Yeah, I did.
am.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Refresh your thing then.
I take out that map. It's called the map of King's ancient realm of the Forgotten Kings.
Go
And I
all
look at it.
I moved you guys. I moved to all the way down.
All right, I see a blurry little screen at the very bottom of it, but I don't see anything. Like a fog is what it is.
I don't know why the vision is showing is very blurry. Let me do reset fog and reveal area. You don't see your character at all?
No, I see fog.
I see fog.
Did you guys refresh your D20?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I see fog too.
Scroll all the way down.
I can see like the beginning of a map.
Yeah.
I see 2 little brown lines, and then it goes all fog.
Yeah. That's where that's how I'm gonna put your character in right now. The little brown lines.
No, it's like maybe a centimeter of a line. It's not even where you could put a character that you see.
Yeah.
Did you zoom in?
Lance, why don't you come here and we'll show you
Okay.
what we see. Come here.
Give me a sec. Yeah, right. You guys are in a forested area. I see a trail going up. Everyone, you see a druid. No, not a druid, an elf. Going across the forest. What's
Hail,
it?
good elf! That's all I yell. Hail, good elf. Good elf.
You see a dragonborn and a half elf. Has a symbol of cleric. I mean, symbol of Thor.
Let's see, what do I do?
Yeah, symbol of Thor, huh?
I just made this character randomly. I haven't even thought about a personality yet.
Well, you see 2 of them. You guys can approach to her if you guys want to.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wait a minute. You said she's got a Thor hammer, huh?
No, no, no. I mean
No.
a cleric.
No.
The
Oh,
cleric.
I see. I don't have no Thor hand.
Those green circles are trees. It just you know.
I'm like by a tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
That's it,
Well,
right.
let's
I'm by a tree.
let's go introduce herself and see who this person is.
Mhm.
Is it
I
a
like.
female?
I like
I'm
that
like
idea.
leaning on a tree.
Are you male or female?
I'm a girl this time.
All right, that makes it more easier for us. All right, Seth, you want to walk with me, and we're gonna go introduce herself and see who this person is. Maybe she's selling something or something like that.
Sounds good to me. I
Alright.
walk up and say, "Hello, good elf. I am Cock."
Walk up to her. You guys doing the trail.
Where's she at? I don't even see her.
I put myself on there.
I see her.
I see I see a picture up there. It looks like a pile of blob.
I don't see her.
Did you zoom out? Zoom up a little bit?
It's all the way next to the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm near the bridge. See me now?
I'm right next to you.
You see a female dragonborn coming up to you.
Well, you would
Ooh.
see that I have long, auburn, brown hair and green eyes with purple specks. Because, you know,
Alright.
I had to be a little bit interesting.
Wait a minute.
And I have a long bow, a short sword, and a dagger.
And I hold my bag because I know elves are thieves.
Okay.
Elves are not thieves.
Well, you don't know that. You're just holding his bag. Unless you roll for it.
What is your name, miss? I see you are quite honored. Good for protection. I hear this area's.
And I see you look lost.
Well, I'm not lost. My name is Cereza.
Oh God.
I am the druid of this forest.
Why can't you pick original name? Why you gotta pick names from other games or anime? Cereza from fucking Bayonetta.
This was quick. This was a quick thing.
Okay, everyone, roll me a perception check.
That's my what? God dang it! Let me see what my.
It's +3.
Yeah, +3.
This time my alignment is chaotic good.
Well, he doesn't know.
I don't know that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
holding my bag. I think you're a thief right now.
Seth rolled a 9.
I wouldn't be heavily armored. I would only be wearing a leather armor.
I think we lost Seth.
Nah, he's back now.
Nope, he's off now.
No, I'm here.
Oh, your screen went away.
It's because I had to reload.
Okay. I have rolled a 13.
With 13?
Yeah.
Let me see what this one has. Okay. That's right. Oh yeah, okay? How about you, Ashley? I'm not gonna say Cereza.
You want me to change her name? I'll change her name.
That's all right. What is your perception?
I'll roll the perception.
Oh, Lance, I gotta run to the store soon, so before it gets dark.
Well, how long will it take you to run to the store?
About a half an hour, 45 minutes.
To come back?
To go up and back.
Okay, we can do an hour break. We all have to eat something anyways. 23. Okay, everyone except for Cereza. See a Hydra
I
out
got
of the
a
river.
23.
Yeah.
I got 23 for perception.
You see it, no one else does.
No one else does.
You see a Hydra off in the distance, just in the river, just cooling itself out. Looks like it, just sunbathing. So what do you guys do?
I'm trying to think. Are Hydras evil?
You don't know there's a Hydra. You and
I don't
Dragon
know.
don't know. The
All
only
right,
one
so
that
I'm
knows
just-
is Cereza.
Well,
I'm just hey,
Reza, do you know anything about this? And do you know if they're evil or not?
The skull?
Well, you guys don't know that there's a Hydra in the area, and
No,
I
we don't
didn't
know.
tell you.
Mhm.
Oh,
so I'm just Druid. Is this the forest you live in? Do you know anything about the town we just came from? Like it was cursed and we had to remove a curse down there.
I didn't know there was a town that way.
Yeah, apparently they've been cursed for like 2,000 years or something, and we went in there, and by the glory of Thor, we were able to get rid of the curse.
Interesting.
and then I smack him in the back of the head and he says, "Stop saying Thor."
Again, if you want.
You disgrace the great god Thor. What are you a friend of his brother Loki?
Hush, you peasant.
Peasant, my armor is quite ornate, thank you. And I kind of start showing off my armor. I start showing them how the pieces are and how
You know
ornate the
he's
symbols
wearing.
are.
You know that he is wearing a full plate.
But my armor is ornate with symbols of Thor and Odin and the gods and Valhalla all over it, and I start showing them off. I show them my hammer and how every time I hit someone with it, I can
Everyone,
inflict-
roll me a perception check. I mean. Well, where you guys rolling? Dragon, you see him showing off his armor and shit.
That's 3 for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
10.
21.
Alright, no one notices it. You see the Hydra kind of disappeared into the water, but you guys don't notice it yet.
21 doesn't get it?
Nope. He is hidden within the waters.
Oh my goodness, that looks like what I just made. You're bad, Lance.
That's not Tiamat.
That's not Tiamat.
I
So
don't see anything. Is it a little bit more to the left? Oh, that?
yeah, you guys don't see. You don't see any guys
I
thing.
know that there's a Hydra around here.
Yeah, and it would dip in water and you don't see it.
All right, I'm gonna ask.
I go telling them, I would just be careful in this area. It is well known to have Hydras.
All right, and I'm gonna ask you: have you ever gone against the Hydra? What do
I
look
prefer
for?
to stay away from them. They do their own thing. I do my own thing.
All right. Do you want to hang with us? We're going on an adventure.
Adventure sounds interesting. It gives me a chance to help people.
And don't mind the Thor dude. He likes to show off.
He has his own god. I have my own.
Okay.
Yes, my character has a deity.
And what is your god?
The Dagda. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's spelled DaghDha.
Out of nowhere, a Hydra jumps out of the river onto land, looking at you guys. You see 6 heads of serpentine long neck looking at you gracefully for its meal.
Oh, very nice.
Oh boy.
I am going to be heroic here, and I am going to pull out my sword, and I'm going to slide underneath of it as I'm slicing it from the neck going down through its stomach.
Alright, roll me initiative. I don't know why Ashley's brushes are in here.
My initiative's 3.
What's the species intelligence?
No, my initiative's 5. Oh, that's my attack is strength is 5. I cannot read this PDF file like the other one. I'm so used to the other one.
You do not know its intelligence.
I'm just asking what is its
Oh,
intelligence?
You don't know.
I mean, off game, what is its intelligence?
I'm not telling you.
I have to re-roll that because I put a 3 in.
Is its intelligence 4 or higher?
You don't know?
Because if it's not, I can do animal friendship.
Honey, that's called metagaming, and I will basically kill your character with no remorse.
I have to re-roll.
You better not look it up either. I do look at you.
Looking.
So
you can attempt to do it and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. So you got 21 for initiative?
I put a 3 down instead of a 1. I made a mistake there. I think mine's a 1. You want me to re-roll?
Yeah, I re-roll it. Ashley, what's your initiative?
Just take 2 off.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got a 12. Dragon got a 14.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Let me roll for the Hydra. Hydra got okay. Go Seth.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Hammer.
Okay, you cast Spiritual Hammer. Where at?
Next to the Hydra.
Okay. And what do you do?
What action was that?
That was your casting, basically your attack action. You can move.
I'm gonna wait to move.
Okay, I think you can attack with your hammer right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with the Spiritual Hammer. It's my casting level. I got a 13.
You
Probably miss.
misses.
And I pass my turn.
Okay, it is the Hydra's turn. Hydra moves closer to Dragon, and he has multiple heads, so he's going to be attacking you.
Ouch.
Let's see here with multiple heads. Okay, what's your AC, Dragon?
My attack is, I think it just went up to 6, didn't it? It's 6 plus
AC. Your armor class. I could just look it up right here.
Yeah, I'm having problems reading this new.
Your AC is 18. It is plus 8 to hits, and miss. 2d10s, looks like it. You got 13. You took 23 points of bite damage from 3 heads.
Alright, that hurt a lot.
It is your turn, Ashley. What would you do?
You said 23?
Yep. 20 lovely 3 damage. Oh, there you know. If your spells has an attack, has to roll for attack, you will. If you get roll a 1, you will get critical failure. Just so you know, I just got the fumble charge for that.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like in trouble here. I only got 7 health left.
You have 40 HP, aren't you?
Is it 40?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have 40.
Oh yeah, I got 40.
So you got 17 health left.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Ashley?
I am going to attack with Thunder Wave.
Okay, roll me. Is that touch or range?
It's not touch.
So regular range attack then. Roll me a range attack.
That is, I don't know. I don't think it's a +5 this time.
It is basically 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dex mod.
Proficiency bonus is a +3. My dex. No, then it's +5.
Yeah.
That's like last time.
Roll it.
Nope. That's a crit.
Oh, I can finally use my fumble chart. I have a list of fumble charts here. Weapons, new. I always want to use the fumble charts that people made. They become more funny than how I make it. I think we have the spell somewhere here. There you go. Spell attack, critical failure. Critical hit, no, I want critical failure. Okay, I got fumble right here. Okay, you have 45. So what do you get for 45? Okay, roll me another attack for that. Okay, roll me damage. Seth, high or low?
Low. Did I get hit?
Okay, what's your damage?
Doing it now.
Does other way does anything else or no? There's a save for it.
I'm going to attack again, of course.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking to Ashley.
It's 5 points of damage, thunder damage.
You got 5
5
points of thunder damage right behind you, Dragon.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
great.
see the elf accidentally shot thunder wave at you.
Oh, God. I need to use my healing.
Gold Dragon.
Alright, I roll what? That.
What, healing?
Oh, yeah, what do I roll on?
So healing potion I'll roll for you. You got 8 points of healing back.
Okay.
You can move. Now you can do now is move. If you want. But if you move more than 5 feet, the Hydra gets attack opportunity.
Yeah, I'll do that. Move 5 feet back.
Not back to where the elf is at. You mean 5 feet to the side, or diagonal to the side. Like you can move 5 feet over here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then, Seth, go.
I will attack with my spectral hammer, but I'm going to first. Where's cure light wounds?
There's no such thing as cure light wounds in this game.
Like, cure wounds, the first level cure spell.
Let's see here. Cure spell. I believe it's 1d8.
Why is there another character? What the hell is that?
Oh, that's a spiritual hammer.
Oh, okay.
So let's see here. I'm the one that created cure light, moderate, and critical in this one because they
Cure wounds.
Yeah.
It's just called cure wounds.
Mm-hmm. Look at the index. Take a cure wounds 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So 1d8 plus your wisdom mod.
I'm gonna cast that on Dragon.
But if you put your cure wounds into a second level or a third level slot, if it's a cure wounds in a second level spot, you can get to like use 2d8 plus with your wisdom, or third level slot it'll be 3d8 plus your wisdom mod.
I mean, then I would just cast mass healing word. So I'll put it into a second level slot. I'll use up my hold person. I'll use up the slot hold person is in. And I'll do 2 d8s on him.
Plus wisdom.
Which is not 6. Why did it go to 6? 5. And on him, he gains 12.
You gain 12. Okay. You want to do any move action or no? Oh, you
No,
want to attack with your hammer?
I'm going to attack with the hammer.
Go for it.
So how much heal do I get off of that?
12.
12. Alright, that means I got -3.
I think I missed with the hammer.
Yes, you have missed with the hammer. You guys rolling horrible today. Okay, it is the Hydra's turn. It moves one up a bit and says, yum yum in my tummy, and attacks Seth with 3 heads. One miss, one hits, another one hits. And I shall roll.
I have an AC of 20.
Yeah, still hits. 13, 23 points of damage.
Jesus, this thing hits for a lot. I'm almost dead.
How'd you? Yeah. Okay. Now it is Ashley's turn. It is a beast. So yeah.
I will try with animal friendship.
Is the range? It's 4 or higher. The spell fails. Okay. He thinks that you are a very friendly person. Let's stop attacking.
Yay! I saved us.
Yeah, no joke. Because we're about
See,
dead.
this is why you need a druid.
But I gotta roll for its wisdom save. 14. Yeah, he thinks you guys are friendly. And he just starts moving away.
Ah, sweet. Alright, I am going to say that we can rest, which would be a best ideal. Why am I being summoned?
You guys see a little, the distance, you see a little, looks like a hut on the side of the corner.
I say we go in the hut and we rest, because Seth almost got killed there. We need to heal up.
Okay. Yeah. When you guys getting more towards the area, you see. Let me get this more. Hidden area. You guys see a hut, and it looks like a rundown, look like a barracks right next to it.
Nice. We can. Does it look like we can fortify it?
The barracks is basically walls are just caved in. You can't really fortify it. See, the hut looks like it's kind of sturdy, but it's made out of straw.
Well, I mean, it's better than anything. I mean, really. I'm gonna ask because how do you say that name?
Theresa. It's a German name.
Yeah, I just noticed. Theresa, you know this area better than anybody. What is this place? Is it safe to stay low here for a little bit?
I gotta remember from the last.
Roll me insight.
Insight. It's been a while since I played the last one.
Yeah. You'll forget a lot of stuff. This is actually was recently added in. It wasn't from the last campaign a long time ago.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't know it.
But your journals around the area.
Right.
Roll me insight.
10.
10. You know that this place has been abandoned. The straw was recently built, but no one actually lives in there. The barracks has just been a lot of rubbles and like graves and stuff, and that people use it in there for.
This is just abandoned area.
All
No
right.
one really comes here.
Let's go in, check it out, and we'll hang out here for the night.
Okay, get yourself into the hut, and you guys shall rest for the night.
I'm gonna take off my armor.
Where's this hut at?
Right in front of you.
I'm trying to find it.
It's right there. Everyone's going in except for you.
I don't even see my character.
The character's there. I see it. Does everyone see it?
Yep.
I don't see anybody. Everybody moved.
It's on the
Oh,
right.
I see. Oh, there I am. There.
Okay, you guys are in the hut. You guys spend the night. Who's gonna take the first watch and the second, third watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Who's gonna take the second? Who's gonna take the second?
Dragon will.
I'll take second.
This is the last time I remind you to take your full plate if you want to be fully rested. Same with you, Koth. You gotta take your half plate when to be fully rested.
I said I took my armor off.
Okay. Then cool. So you take your armor off too, Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Then first night. It sounds peaceful. Now is Dragon's up. Roll me a perception. Dragon.
Alright.
You know it
I
takes
lost the screen.
Dragon. You know it takes like 5 minutes to put on full plate, right? Just so you know.
Perception is 3.
3. Okay, you don't hear anything.
No,
Seth?
no, maybe it's 6. I was reading a thing. It's 6 on there.
So still don't hear anything. Seth and Ashley, roll me perception or a con save. But set perception and a con save.
Perception is wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
I keep forgetting. And you want a con save?
No, just give me a perception.
My perception
That's a
is
sucky perception I got.
my perception is 14.
You can hear some kind of female voice screaming outside. You wake up. That's what you hear.
I'm gonna start putting my armor back on. It will take me 1 minute to put half plate on.
Yeah, the dragon is just don't hear anything. Cerezza's asleep still.
I wake up Dragon as I'm putting my armor on.
Dragon's up. He just didn't hear it.
I say, Dragon, just so you know, there's someone screaming outside.
Alright, and you wake up Cerezza?
I wake her up too.
Is Dragon here? Dragon.
Yeah.
Alright, so you put your armor on?
Yep.
Okay.
It takes 5 minutes to
You
put that
guys
on
put your armor on, everything else. You guys hear like a wailing scream outside?
Alright, I got a problem. I cannot see at night, so you two are gonna have to do something about that.
Well, you guys can see inside the hut. You guys made a fire.
Oh, okay.
You can't see outside though.
I just say we watch the doors because we can't see out there.
Okay.
I try to peek out the door using my dark vision.
Roll me a perception.
14.
14. My lovely book. You gotta love my book.
Oh, and Teresa's German is Spanish.
You see a ghostly figure going through the forest.
Cereza, There looks like there's a spirit out there. Are these woods haunted?
Oh, wasn't I asleep?
You didn't. They woke you up.
I woke you up.
Yeah.
What race is Syriza?
Elf.
Elf.
Hey, Syriza, look out the door with your dark vision and see if you can see the spirit.
I look outside. I guess I gotta roll perception.
Mm-hmm.
Why is my roll sucking all of a sudden?
Why don't you refresh it? 9. You barely see it, but you see like a little white, grayish white speck moving around the forest.
Okay, I refreshed.
Syriza, have you ever seen a spirit like that in this forest before?
I have not. Something just doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right around here. It usually doesn't feel like this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you see the spirit wailing away, going through the forest, back and forth.
I think we need to go out and help the spirit. Let's go out together, all of us.
Yes,
Dragon.
sounds like a good idea.
Dragon, follow us.
Uh,
I step outside the hut.
Okay, she stopped. And there was a creature with 3 feet that can't mess. She goes up and she wails really loud at you guys. Everyone want me a Constitution save.
Is she a freaking banshee?
Yeah, she's a banshee. Constitution is okay. That's 12. Shit.
I only got a 5.
That's.
Cereza and Koth, you basically fall down. You are down.
I got a 14.
Oh, you got a 14?
I realized at 1. Mine says that I have my Constitution.
Okay.
Isn't that right?
Only Koth falls down. You had 0 hit points.
I'm at 0?
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at your regular Constitution. Where it says 12 and you look over to the right of it, it should say +1.
Okay, then it's +1. I gotta re-roll that.
Your Constitution save is, on this chart, is 4.
Oh, 4.
He has to reroll.
Okay,
He's got a 15.
yeah, you're fine. Okay, only Koth falls down in the ground, and you guys take about 9 points of, looks like a physical damage from the whale. And remember, you guys haven't fully healed yet from the last battle.
I didn't even get any damage.
I know, but Dragon did.
I am going to. I have one health potion, and I'm going to go ahead and give that to Seth.
He's on the ground, unconscious.
Oh, well, that's pointless then. All right. I am going to. I can't see out there to fight. Shoot.
Yeah. You hear a thunk, and that's it.
Alright, I'm going to
Go back inside. Close the door.
I'm like, are you blind there, dear dragon?
Yes, I am. I'm going back in.
Okay, you gonna bring the clerk with you that hear a thunk from?
I'm bringing Seth in the door though.
Okay. Yeah. I already moved you, Seth, right here. Ashley, what do you do?
Well, I can see, but I don't have anything to go. This is a spirit, right?
Yep.
I have nothing to go against a ghost.
Get your butt in here.
I get my butt in there.
You got your butt in there?
Yes.
And you gonna close the door?
Yes. You
see the clerk's face all pale white. He's still breathing. It's just pale white. Yeah.
Okay, but that's a banshee. His spirits are being drained. I'm going to take my potion and.
With the banshee has to be right up close to drain your spirit.
No.
I'm
don't
going
know.
to eject.
But you don't want to hear it scream.
I'm gonna eject him with the potion. Can I just like drop the potion down his throat or something?
Yeah, you get 8 points of healing back, Koth, and your breathing is still pale as white. And you're like, you don't know what the hell happened. You thought you were on brink of death.
I cast prayer. Actually, I used 1, 2. I still have. So I'm gonna use another one of my cure light wounds.
Mm-hmm. That is you drinking it or casting it?
Casting it.
Okay.
So I get 12 from the cure light wound for the first one. That's, I don't know. Do I get another round or no? Yes.
You can. Looks like the banshee's not going towards the hut at all. They're just wailing around the forest.
I'm going to use my last cure light wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys in the hut, all scared up and closed doors with the fire going? You still hear wailing outside the forest. A night will not be over. The sun will not rise until another 4 hours.
I'm going to stay in here, and I'm not going outside. You guys have all the fun you like. I think we should stay in here.
Okay, with your armor on?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm almost at full anyway, but...
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this banshee cannot enter this house, and as long as we stay in here, we can just rest up.
Okay, day breaks. Everyone had a horrible sleep. You guys gain half of your health back. Dragon, you got 20 health back. You should be back at full, Seth. Elf, you should be full health too. You had a miserable sleep throughout the wailing all night.
I'm actually at full health then.
When did we get back for spells?
You got all your spells back. You just had you're just very fatigued. You probably after like a couple battles, you guys could be actually in fatigue mode. Basically, gonna be useless for the rest of the day.
Okay, so I got back on my. All right.
So yeah. Alright, so what you guys do? It's daylight. You hear bird chirping, water running. You hear you hear like animals rummaging through the forest.
Well, I go outside to a tree, and I'm probably praying to my god, goddess, whatever.
Tree hugger, hippie,
Yes.
tree hugger.
Yes.
Okay, you do that. What you do, Dragon?
I am just chilling and relaxing for a little bit while the tree hugger gets the thing off the tree.
How would you, Seth?
I'm gonna go out with the elf.
Okay, everyone lose a ration for the day.
Yep.
Alright, let me lose a ration here.
If you need to refill your water skin, the river's right there.
I refill my water skin.
Okay.
I refill mine.
Alright, Dragon?
I don't have water skin.
You can drink from the river if you want.
Yeah, I'm drinking from the river.
Like an animal.
Yep.
Have you never seen that banshee in the woods before, Druid?
No, I have not.
It must be
It's
correct.
best that we take leave of this area as soon as possible.
I agree. Let's get out of here.
I think the banshee's her ex. Sorry.
I'm only into dudes.
So yeah, so you see the Hydra still there minding its own business. You see the broken down barracks right next to you as well.
The rope barracks.
That's by the hut.
The spell only lasts for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. I know, that's why it's minding its own business.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
So let's just get out of here.
well, there's a building right next to us, and I'd like to check that building out, but...
You guys can.
I mean, it's daylight. Let's check out that building.
Okay, the door's right here. So when do you got it? When are you going to go to the store?
As soon as you guys get done, she keeps texting me, asking me how long it's gonna be. So.
Well, you want to come back in? Guys, want to come back in an hour, or you guys want to end it here for today?
That's gonna be pretty late for me to come back at. That'll be like past 9.
All right. When do you have to leave to the store?
When
Why
you
don't we-
guys are ready, or when
Why
you
don't,
guys are done.
why don't we go to 8 o'clock? Another 20 minutes, and then we'll end. How about that?
Okay.
8 o'clock is 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys open the door. You see the roofs are caved in. Some of the walls, cave in as well. You don't see nothing much interesting in here. It's just, very like destroyed. You look like some kind of natural disaster happened here.
Is there anything we can loot?
There's a lot of rubbles. You can try rolling for perception.
Let's go in and check it out.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm always good for gold. I like my gold.
Yeah, roll me
I
perception.
do not need gold. I have no need for gold.
Well, then you're in the wrong crowd.
The church could always use an upgrade. Perception 19.
19. Anyone else?
Oh, I didn't roll one. Wow, I'm densed. My perception is, what's my perception on here? I think it's 3. Oh, it'd help if I actually
10.
10.
4.
My
rolls today, man.
You basically look through the whole area. There is like 2 tombstones over here on the top right, and the bottom left, where the pink is, a little statue that's been broken in half, and there's 2 tombstones right here. And you see a chest right here, Seth. Chest right here.
I pointed it out to everyone and head that way.
Okay, start heading this way. So you're on it. That's right there. You guys
I follow the cleric.
you gonna be with him? Okay, how about you, dragon?
I am going to go with them right as well.
Okay, who's gonna open the chest?
Well, let's take a look at it first.
You know what? Yeah,
what's
I
the
was
chest?
going to say, why don't we look at the chest, because this is actually her area, so she might actually know more about this stuff.
The chest looks like it's very dusty. There's some rubbles on it, but it looks like it hasn't been opened for a very long time.
You
Does it-
realize that I'm a druid. I live outside. I don't live inside a house. I don't
Well-
go exploring inside a house.
I have a pick lock. I have a couple of pick locks, and I would like to pick the lock on it.
Okay, roll me a dexterity check.
All right.
It'd be sleight of hand check to pick a lock.
No, dexterity check.
Distority. Where's my?
And you know why? You just saw that picture, didn't you?
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh
hate
my
some
goodness.
things.
No, why
I-
can't
Oh no.
I hate them things.
Oh.
All right. You know what? I have a sword. I'm going to
Dexter. Roll me a dexterity check first.
I just did.
What'd you
I gotta
get?
roll another one.
Yours is +1.
You got an 11.
I got rolled again. That was for the thing. Oh, +1. 18.
You're lucky
You
enough.
got it.
No, you're lucky enough to not get lucky enough when you see this chest open its mouth with its long purple tongue with sharp teeth with 8 eyes on top of it. Try to bite off your hand when you try to open it. And I'm gonna go by the same initiative.
Yeah, isn't this a mimic? Think-
You don't know. You don't know. It looks like a chest that wants to eat something. Okay, it is Seth's turn. Go, Seth.
I'm gonna swing my hammer at it.
Roll me attack.
So that's +1 on the hammer, +3, proficiency 4, +2 is 6, +6. Bam! 16.
16. You hit. Roll me a damage.
+3 on damage.
Oh,
That's terrible.
that's nice damage right there. Okay, roll me a strength check.
15, not bad.
Okay, once you smack the hammer onto this chest, it looks like every when you hit it, it looks like some kind of adhesive is sticking to its skin while you try to pull your hammer out and you successfully pull it out. Its turn. He takes his long tongue and try to grapple against you. Roll me a strength check.
Who?
You.
10.
10. Okay, he successfully grapples one of your arm that's not holding the hammer and start dragging you into its mouth. And he will take a nice little nibble at you. Ooh. Yes, it is nice to see my rolls are doing a lot better than you guys. If you
Shut up.
8 plus another 6. 14 points of damage. You know that your skin starts to burn really bad. Go, Ashley. It's not that hard to kill. Challenge rating is 2. Huh?
I take out my short sword
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to try to attack it.
Okay, roll me attack. Yeah, 1d6.
1d6 plus 2.
Uh-huh. What's your attack? 11. You missed. Dragon, go.
Why are rolls sucking so bad today?
Alright.
It does not love you enough.
I'm going to try to slice its tongue off.
Okay, go for it.
That would be. What is my? I keep on forgetting which one's what. I cannot read this damn thing at all. It's 5, right?
It's 6. It's 1d20 plus 6. You're using plus 1. Using a sword would be plus 5.
Okay, yeah. It's what's supposed to be plus 6 plus 1, isn't it?
No, plus 5 plus 1 if you're using the hammer.
He has a +1 sword too.
Oh, yeah, then it's 6 then.
Yeah, it's 6 plus 1.
No, it's not. Yeah, so yeah, 1d6. I mean 1d20 plus 6.
Okay. 24.
You hit.
Alright. Now what do I do? I forgot.
Roll me damage. 1d8 plus 4.
Alright, 1d8 4.
Are you guys ready for the live tabletop this Thursday?
Sure.
10.
I'm not even finished.
That's
the
a nice
character.
damage. Oh yeah. Okay. It is your turn, Seth. You're like hurting in pain. Feels like its tongue is coated with acid.
So can I use the bonus action to try to break free?
You won't get a bonus action. You can just try to get free instead of moving. You can use that. Yeah, you can use that action just to break free and attack, or you can break free and move 5 feet back or move.
I'm gonna try to break free and attack.
Okay, roll me a strength. Oh, you might be able to break it. Ah, I rolled the same thing. You're able to break because it was a tie. Usually, the person that tries to break always wins.
Yeah. All right, and now I'm gonna attack.
Okay. 12. You hit.
+3 on a D8. Damage 10.
10 points of damage. That is nice. Roll me a strength check to pull your hammer out.
Four. So I guess it's stuck.
Your hammer gets stuck. And it's its
Okay.
turn. It's trying to bite you. Oh, sorry. It hits. And 2d8 plus 6. That's a 10. And 14 points of damage. 10 points of physical, 4 points of acid.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to dead.
Okay, it is your turn, Ashley.
I'll try attack it again.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Dragon, you gotta kill it or I'm dead.
that. Well, it's not my turn, man. I gotta wait.
It'll be your turn up after
I know.
after Sirza.
You missed.
I have no more health potions, and I'd help you out.
What else do you do, Ashley?
I can use the spell Cure Wounds on the cleric.
You can't. 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Dragon, go.
Well,
Alright, I'm going to do this again, except his hand's still stuck on the damn tongue.
His hammer is stuck on the chest.
I got my hand out for my.
you've been healed for 8 points.
Okay.
I'm going to take my hammer. Or no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna take my sword and try to shove it down its mouth, and I'm using the same sword I killed.
Roll me attack. It hits. Roll me damage. $17.
Oh wait a minute, that's wrong.
That's wrong. 1d8 plus 4.
I just made a mistake. Anyway. God dang it.
Lance, with Cure Wounds, it says something at higher levels when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher.
You have to move your spell slot for Cure Wounds to 2nd or 3rd spell slot. Because when I looked at it, it's on the 1st spell slot right now.
Yeah.
You just have to you have to eat 2 spell slots to do that. So meaning you cast it, that you lose the 1st, and then you pick a 2nd level spell to replace, and you cast Cure Light Wounds, and you lose a 1st and a 2nd level spell. And
I got 11, by the way.
11. That is nice. Okay, it is Steph's turn. It looks about pretty beaten up there, but your hammer's still stuck. You use your bonus round to get your hammer free.
well, if it hits me again, I'm dead, because it can do more damage than I have hit points. So I'm going to Prayer of Healing.
Okay. You guys getting hit so easily.
They are.
Which is 2d8, which is 2d8.
I haven't got hit.
How much health does it have left?
You don't know. You got 18. Okay, that's nice. You know I can be a dick when you cast your spell right in front of it. You actually attack opportunity. Make your concentration, but I'm not a dick like that. So yeah. Okay, you got 18. You want to move back or what?
I'm gonna move back. No, I'm gonna stay there because I'm at full health now, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. It is its turn. Just have its eye on you, dragon.
Oh god.
And it misses. Go, Ashley.
Gonna try my sword again.
You missed.
No!
You can move, Ashley, if you want. Dragon, your turn.
Is his hammer still stuck in that thing?
Yep. We just let go. He's a little hammer.
As a blacksmith, I know what happens when you hit a hammer on top of something else. I am going to take my sledgehammer and hit his hammer that's on top of it.
Okay. Go roll me attack for the hammer. It is moving around with the chest of the head. You hit the hammer. You thought, but it's just still stuck on that chest. Roll me a strength. You hit the hammer, but you gotta know what your strength is.
All right, that's my what? What's my strength?
1d20 plus 6.
Yeah. 16.
You successfully got the hammer out of the chest and just fling over to the side of the cleric. It is your turn, Seth. You can go pick up the hammer by next to you and smack it if you like.
So I'm gonna use my move action to pick it up, and then I will attack.
Alright, roll me attack. 11, you missed.
Damn it.
It looks at you, Dragon, and he misses. Go Ashley.
I'll have to move. And then I'll try to attack.
Roll me attack. Come on, roll something good. You missed.
Why is it always being bad right now?
Go, Dragon.
All right, I'm going to take the same hammer and I'm going to whack it on the side like a baseball.
Go for it. You
15.
hit.
Sweet.
Need one good whack and it's down. It's 1d8 plus 4.
Oh, darn, damn it! I did it again.
Oh, critical failure. We got to roll for that. The hammer explodes in your face. You die.
And
That-
I'm
that-
still
that was an
still on
accident.
long keys here. Damn, keyboard 7.
7. It is dead.
Sweet, sweet.
Roll me a strength check to pull the hammer off the chest.
12.
You successfully move the hammer off the chest. So yeah, you see a dead-looking monstrous chest with its mouth is wide open, with its tongue sticking out, slowly dissolving within itself.
All right, I am going to randomly and probably stupidly reach my hand into its stomach and see and pull whatever's in there out.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand.
I've never rolled that before.
As a dex, so it'll be like plus
The
1
dex,
for.
yeah.
I think it's 1 for you. Let me double check. Sleight of hand is 1 for you.
All right. God dang it! Sorry, my keyboard's acting up for some reason. 17.
17.
Not bad.
You go in and you felt like you grabbed something, and roll me a strength check.
12.
You pulled it out. While doing that, you take 1 point of acid damage, and you pull out a giant femur.
A femur.
Uh-huh.
Disgusting.
And that is
It's eating
slow.
something.
So yeah, that is what you find.
What's a femur?
The bone in the leg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It's from a larger group, larger than usual femur.
All right. Well, guess I'm just gonna keep it.
Okay. Then I
Is
know.
it
Huh?
is it like an orc femur or?
Someone has survival. Someone knows survival.
I do not have it as a proficiency, so I.
Nature.
I got nature.
Roll me nature.
That's an interesting one. I know I don't have nature.
Don't. 18.
Looks like a femur from a moose.
Oh, I do
Oh.
have nature.
It looks like it's a femur from a moose.
It's really big.
Ah,
How
Well-
did a moose get in here?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why
You-
did the moose wander in here?
It's
Or
it's
maybe this chest was outside.
Maybe it moves
Well-
around.
Well, something's telling me that it's gonna have something to do with that statue over there. So I'm gonna take this over to that statue and see what that's about.
a half-broken statue that you see.
I'm gonna search the sarcophagi.
You open it up, it's empty by cobwebs.
And
I
the
go
other one?
over here.
Same here.
I'm over here.
Is a half? Is that as a from the bottom down? Is a broken statue.
All right. Is there a hole in the top of the statue where it's broken at?
No, the whole top piece is gone. It's fell down and it's like rubbles all over the ground.
All right. Is there any writing on it?
No.
All right. Let's see if we can move the statue and see if there's anything underneath of it.
Roll me a strength check, Dragon. Once you push it, you can see the stone just disintegrated from your hands into rubbles.
That was pointless.
Mm.
Yeah,
So there's nothing there?
This building has been neglected for centuries. You know how long this building's been neglected for?
Well, we have concrete on the ground, so
Not concrete, bricks.
You said turn into rubble. Oh, yeah. And there's nothing in the bricks, so it's pretty much just a good place to chill out at. Probably would have been safer here than the other place.
Well, this room has a lot of holes in it. You can actually go through outside towards the hut from that room. There's all really wall foundations been broken down and shit.
Oh. All right. Well, there's nothing else here, so.
Alright, I think we'll end that here for today. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be continuing this, and hopefully there will be more antiquated for it. Is there anything else you guys want to add in so far? You guys into my actual adventure?
Nope.
Okay, more mimics for everyone then. Again, thank you guys. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later next Saturday. Live tabletop will be on Thursday night for Pathfinder. Have a good night, guys.